When you are solving exponential equations, there are pretty much two things that you need to remember. Just two things. You need to work towards that goal. The first thing is you need to get one base on both sides of the equation. And the second thing is it needs to be the same base. But you need to be very careful when you're looking at an equation that has an exponent, specifically an equation that has a fraction exponent. Then it is not an exponential equation. Don't get caught into that trap. So be very wary of how you treat an equation with a fraction exponent. Ultimately, you need to get that fraction exponent down to 1. That's what you're looking for. So you need to use your logic, you need to use a little bit of analytical thinking. How are you going to use your exponential laws with an equation that is not an exponential equation to get rid of a fraction exponent? So I'll give you a bird's eye view of the specific question that we're looking at. A bird's eye view video is just an overview. What do you need to look for? What do you need to how do you need to approach that specific question and so forth? And then I'll give you a 10-second demo or short demo of the physical video memorandum that I produce for my students. You just need to be very careful when approaching this equation because it is an equation. There is an equal sign in the middle. But you need to be very careful. This is not an exponential equation. It's just a normal equation. We can refer to it maybe as a quadratic equation, but let's just say it is a normal equation and you need to get to the last point, which will be plus 1x is equal to something. Now the important thing to work towards is the fact that this x at the end has an exponent 1. Currently it doesn't. So you need to first work something out that you can do with your exponential laws to get the exponent from 4 over 3 down to 1. And then after that it's just normal inverse operations on both sides, but you need to find that one technique that will help you to find the exponent 1. Say for instance you've got 2 to the power of 2 in brackets to the power of 3. The third exponential law says you can multiply the exponents. So that becomes 2 to the power of 6. And that's what